Hello friends, it's Kristine Vicente with Queen City Stamp Art, and I'm back again today with another Sale-A-Bration video. I'm showing off some of the Sale-A-Bration freebies that you can earn during July and August with a $50 order. You would get to pick something out of the Sale-A-Bration flyer, and this sale is running July 1st through August of 2022, both months. And the product we're focusing on today is called the Stylish Sketches Stamp Set. This is free with a $50 order, and in the flyer you can find it on page 9. One of the nice things about this set is that it is a sketchy outline set, so it's great for a lot of different coloring mediums. If you like to color, it's a good set for that, but because it's got like this sketchy texture, you really don't have to. You could, of course, just stamp and go. The two samples that the flyer is showing, the artwork, uses watercolor. The artist is using watercolor pencils to color in the fox and her water pen. You can also, of course, use an ink pad and just put some color on the lid and color in the images that way. There's lots of ways you can color, but I thought it was kind of neat. The designs for these two cards are really cute. I really like them, and I love that they're showcasing the watercolor, of course, because July is World Watercoloring Month. So as I mentioned, we're going to be using the Stylish Sketches stamp set today. This stamp set has 4 images, a pair of mallard geese, a little bundle of figs with some greenery, and a beautiful fox. It also has this little textured background that you can use to, create little splotchy backgrounds and whatnot. It's these little speckles. So we're going to be using this stamp set, but of course it doesn't have any sentiments in it. So we're also going to be using the Inspired Thoughts stamp set today. I'm using the mallard duck image to create a little anniversary card because mallard ducks pair for life. We're also going to be using a circle panel from the Stylish Shapes dies. These dies are absolutely a must-have for every die cutter. They have squares and circles and banner shapes, all with a stitched detail, which makes them really fun. And we're using the Decorative Circle Punch. This is a brand new circle punch in the annual catalog, and it's going to be fun. We'll use it today as part of the card design. So one of the other elements of the card that I didn't mention yet is the designer series paper. So this paper you probably don't recognize. It's actually from the Daydream paper packet, Design a Daydream paper packet, which can be found on 179 of the annual catalog. This is actually a host reward. So if you host a workshop or you put in a $150 order, you would get this. You'd have a choice of receiving this with your product credit. So it's a great value. It's a beautiful paper packet, gorgeous color palette: Blackberry Bliss, Daffodil Delight, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. We're going to be using one of the Old Olive panels today on the card. I just wanted to point that out because for one thing, when you spend $150, you'd get a couple of different Sale-A-Bration items, at least 2, if not 3. And this paper you wouldn't have recognized probably otherwise. So I just wanted to kind of point out where I was using this paper from. So let's get started on the card. This is going to be a really quick and easy one. I'm going to start with a base card in Basic White Thick. And I'm going to layer up this beautiful paper onto the front of it. And I just cut a piece that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 to cover the whole front, like that. Then we're going to layer on this little circle, this beautiful stitch circle. And I'm just going to kind of put that in the center toward the top. And now we can get on with some of the stamping. So as I mentioned, we're going to be using the mallard image and then a sentiment from the Inspired Thoughts stamp set. So I'm going to start with my little congratulations. I thought this would be a cute anniversary card, but it would also actually make a really cute birthday card or thank you note, and even a baby card would be fun with these little ducks paired together. So for this one, I'm just going to cut a little fishtail in the end of the sentiment panel, and I left a little room for a gem. And then we're going to stamp the ducks right here on this little scrap. And before I punch them out, I think I'm going to pull in my blender pen and a little bit of the Old Olive ink. I know mallards are more of a blue-green, but to match my paper, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the green here and just color in the male's neck with some of this green. And I'm just using one of the regular blender pens, and I'm going to take and just kind of use a circular motion to color some of the duck in, just gently. I'm not really going hard, I'm not pressing hard, and I'm not coloring fully. I'm just pulling some of the color from the edges into the body of the duck, and I'm going to just kind of scribble over the base as well, just to look like it was kind of brushed on there. This just adds a little bit of extra color with not a lot of effort. And then I'm all set with that. And now we can use this cute punch to punch out a fun circle that we'll layer onto our card front. So this is a very quick and easy card today, where I really did not give myself much of a handle here. There we go. Okay, and now we can bring the card back in. So for this one, we're just going to use some dimensional adhesive. And pop this up. And I'm just going to layer it right here on top. And the decorative circle punch is nice because it's got like this wavy line, but it looks really pretty on a mat with the stitched stylish shapes dies. And then I'm going to add some dimensionals to this this little panel to the sentiment strip. And I'm going to show you a couple of other cards that I made using this set too, just so you can get a couple more ideas. Of course, photos of these cards, all the ones that I show, will be posted on at Queen City Stamp Art under the Projects tab, just so you can get a closer look, and if you want to pin them, you can. There we go. And then to embellish this one, I'm going to use a champagne rhinestone. Right here on the end of the sentiment. And I'm going to get my linen thread and add a little linen thread piece to this too. There we go. So I'm going to take my linen thread and just make a little bow. And trim up the ends. And I'm going to add this with a glue dot, of course. And I'm just going to put it right here under the female's feet, just to add a little bit of extra texture, because this is a very simple card. That's actually what I like about this card, but it is very simple. So that little texture adds a little bit of interest, and then you've got a little sparkle to draw your eye to the sentiment. So this would make a really cute baby card for new parents. It would make a cute anniversary card since the mallards pair for life. I really like this one. So that's one example. Here are a couple of others that I made. So this card I made for, just when I pulled it out, I was just kind of playing around. So I used some more of the same paper from that Designer Daydream packet, and I paired it with some petal pink, and this is a little piece of petal pink that's also in that packet. I just stamped my sentiment right on the patterned paper and colored in the figs and created a very simple card like that. And then here I used the fox. This card I created for a team swap. So I stamped the fox using Cajun Craze ink on a crumb cake panel. I die cut some a little leaf sprig from the Meadow dies, and I die cut that out of let's see, Evening Evergreen. And then this is a soft succulent panel that I cut and die, and then I ran the one panel through the Timber 3D embossing folder to add some texture. So the sentiment is from the Waves of Inspiration stamp set. That's the one with the waves and the pelican and kind of that ocean theme. I just really like the sentiment. I thought it was very nice for this masculine card. So this would be a really nice birthday card, I feel like, for some man in the family. And I just have to add a birthday sentiment to the inside. So here are just a few ideas for using this beautiful sketch stamp set. I'll bring that back in so you can have another look at it. This is a really fun little freebie. So you can always pick this with your $50 order. If you don't already have a demonstrator, you can certainly shop in my shop. And if you use the host code for July, I will send you, and your order's $50 or more, which you're going to want it to be to get this free stamp set, I will send you the card kit, the reward card kits, and my reward program as well. So thanks so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps the YouTube algorithm share my video with more people. I appreciate it, and have a wonderful day.